2026 might be one of the most creative years that I've experienced in my entire 22 years of existing on this planet. Just going off a list of everything that's happened within the first 6 months of the year. Indie director releases of Iron Lung, Obsession, Backrooms, fucking banger after banger movies, which I've only seen Iron Lung in theaters so far because I'm very busy with my actual job. This is just for fun. Iron Lung's released back in January, which grossed $50 million plus on a budget of a tenth of that. Project Hail Mary coming out, which was filmed in such a cool way that I have only seen clips of because I'm still waiting to watch it till I have free time again. Just with the stuff that I have seen this year, it made me want to go back into creating videos with a higher quality of quality. You can probably see that from watching some of the videos that I've made this year. There's so much cool shit going on this year. That creative part of my brain is like, you need to make stuff again with a passion that I haven't had in years for making shit. Iron Lung made me want to really dive into getting better at editing. Everything that I released previously was not edited well. I had this camera for over 2 years now. I've had nice equipment for a while now, but the quality of the actual videos was shit until I watched Iron Lung and saw the drive I had to create shit spike. My plans for making shit has just gotten more indulgent because this year having a lot of younger directors, people my age. I forget his name. I didn't do any research. I wrote into a book while I was sitting in a truck about the things I wanted to talk about. That's why this is so rambly. The director of Obsession is like 21, 22 now, and he directed it when he was 20, and from what I know, it was a very interesting horror movie. I have not seen it yet. Like I said, I have no time, but I want to. Just getting into the stuff that I've actually become interested in this year with like Good Kid's music, because I didn't know who the fuck Good Kid was as a band until this year, really, because like I've known about X-Ray Alpha Charlie many years now, ever since her first animation that she uploaded. I got that recommended to me, and then it had the Fantastic Mr. Fox music in the background, and I was like, ooh, I need to listen, I need to watch this all just because I love that music. She came out with more animations and then started animating fan animations for Good Kid songs, and then became, well, she directs the music videos now and is like the animation lead. Like, that's how I got introduced to Good Kid, was through X-Ray Alpha Charlie, and it's really fun seeing like Canadian artists in multiple mediums really get a spotlight thrown on them. The thing about the videos I'm making now is like I'm studying the shows I'm watching in a different way, not as a critic. I never want to be a critic of shit. I want to enjoy shit, but I want to learn how to improve by what I'm watching. Looking at Arcane and looking at how they're editing the clips together, how they're adding effects and montaging in ways that I don't understand. A big part of it is also seeing the passion of the people who worked on all these movies this year. It's almost infectious for me because I love to create. A big part of why this year feels so creative is because you can feel the passion behind every project that's been made this year. You can feel how much everyone who's worked on every project cared for each project. The behind the scenes like stuff from Iron Lung that I've seen, that's the only movie that I've actually watched this year, so I went into a bunch of the behind the scenes of it, seeing how passionate they are about what they do, especially with Iron Lung, how much they care deeply for what Mark was doing with it. And then you can see with Bloodborne how deeply Jack wants to show his passion for the game. Passion and ideas might be the most important currency to give someone creative. If you're passionate and driven about making stuff, you'll make more stuff, you'll learn skills faster, you'll want to keep riding that high of problem solving. And like, that's where I am right now. Will I ever make a bigger project? Who knows? I have bigger projects that I have down the line, but those aren't like movies or shit. That is me wanting to work on like building cars from scratch, essentially. Getting into the game trailers that came out a few weeks ago now with God of War Laufey, the Wolverine trailer, the stuff that's gonna come out this year, like Spider-Man 4, The Odyssey, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners Season 2, where the trailer did make me laugh because it's just like, hey, just to remember, everyone died. Like that was the trailer. It was, everyone's dead. Have fun. Marvel's been on a decline, but the Spider-Man movie is probably going to be like the last movie that I'm like actually interested in seeing, because I just don't give a shit about Marvel anymore. They need to get into the position of caring about the story more than the world again, which is where I'm very excited to see where DC's going, because that's the steps that they're going towards with Supergirl coming out this year and all the TV shows that they've made and the Lantern show. All of that stuff's really fascinating to me. The new movies that are actually not a pre-existent. You're not making Star Wars 58 and Marvel movie number 532. This year you're seeing stuff like brand new IP essentially with Project Hail Mary, and I don't know, man. This year just feels so great for people who are creative. Then you look at Disney stuff and it's still like corporate slop, and there's all the directors wanting to use AI, and I don't know. I want people to be the ones who make the stuff that you enjoy. One thing you will never catch me doing on this channel is ever using AI for any of it, because that taints the process. For me, there is no point in making something if I'm using AI to assist me in making it, because then it's not my voice. There's no mistakes that I make in it if it's being edited by some program that's going to just cut it up perfectly and turn my words into other words, because that's not my voice. You sort of, the mistakes are what make something feel real.